Okay, so now I'm going to use full self-driving to go from the Bojangles on Town Lake Parkway to my home. So all I have to do is click it here. You have to have your seatbelt on and fastened. And then click that. It should be looking for cars everywhere. That's a good thing. You don't really have to worry about it looking for cars. And I've got it in hurry mode. I don't have it in Mad Max mode. I really haven't seen a lot of difference between hurry and Mad Max. I really haven't seen a lot of difference between the modes. Now, there are little things that annoy you and don't seem to be corrected. There's one here when it's about to go under the interstate up here, where it seems to get in the right lane a lot, and then it has to try and cut back over in front of traffic when it could have just stayed in the left lane. And also, there's a bunch of people that turn left and go north on the interstate, so the line will be backed up a ways, and it'll stay in that same lane and have to wait for those cars to go through the light, where anyone normally driving will get in the right lane, go around the cars, then get back over. So those are two nuances on this drive. And there's a third nuance. When it gets to downtown, it will not go up to the light and take a right at downtown. It'll take a right and kind of go a little different way than we normally do. We normally go to the light. So you have these things that you do. Now, one way to work around that is you can just put it in, you can turn full self-driving, or you can turn the route off, and then it's just going to follow the road. So for instance, I know on my way home from one direction, it always makes this turn and goes back through our neighborhood, which I believe takes considerably longer. So I'll turn my destination off, and it will keep full self-driving on the road it's on, and then it doesn't turn left, and then as soon as we go through that intersection, I put the route back in and it goes to my house. So there's different workarounds. Today is February 9th, 2026. I believe I've got the update 26.2, which I remember because that's how long a marathon is. Something on the road there in an orange bag. Like a cloth bag, like somebody dropped something out of their car they didn't want to drop. So this is what I was saying, a little bit further up here, there generally becomes a line of cars trying to go north on the interstate that will stop this lane that we're in further back. And anyone who drives here normally would already be getting in the right lane. But because full self-driving doesn't know that everybody that lives here does that, it just stays in this lane. Now, I believe, and I'll try it when it starts off, if I can just put my right turn signal on, that it'll get over. Also, look at this cool mount for your phone on your steering wheel. So that's pretty neat. My wife got me that for Christmas. Now it's funny because when your phone is on there, clipped in, it will rotate a lot as it makes turns. So the screen is jumping from landscape mode to portrait mode back and forth while it's turning. Okay, so it's not backed up here up by the interstate like I was telling you about. So, okay to stay in this lane now. We'll see if it decides to jump in the right lane, where it then has to try and get back over because the lane merges down. So far, it's staying in the correct lane. And you're continuously getting updates, so that means that some things are improved, but it also means that some things that you were used to, they might have taken away. So it's like 2 steps forward, 1 step back, but I believe continually improving. So, and here's what I was saying here. It should just go straight up that road and take a right to go to our house. But it always takes a right before then and goes a different route, which we don't think is as efficient, but it does. Excuse me. You can't get a cold over the phone, but I'm kind of on the tail end of a cold. Why I don't like to turn here a lot is because if a car's coming, this road is pretty narrow. Now look, we have pedestrians crossing here. So it sees them, it's slowing down for them automatically. It's a pretty nice day today. It's supposed to get up to 64. Right now we're only showing 55, so I'm gonna try and get out for a run, which now I only run about once a week just to keep my running muscles in tone. If I run more than that, my hip gives me trouble. So there it is. Now it's going up through here. It's essentially a rectangle, and it just decides to do this corner rather than the other one. Oh, the light's green. I'm going to floor it and see if it can make it. Then I'll let it take back over. And what's the light? What's good about full self-driving also is that it's watching many things at one time. Whereas, I don't know if you've ever seen somebody making a turn and they look back to the left and then they pull into the car that's sitting there in front of them and it has now stopped. That happened to my wife one time. I saw a lady do it the other day. She was in a Honda Civic and was at a light, and she pulled up and ran into a semi without a trailer, just the wheels in the back. So maybe it didn't hurt the truck at all. So here it's gonna turn to my house, which is there, and then let's see what it tries to do. For some reason it started trying to park at this house. I don't really understand that. So I'm gonna back into my house.